Tonight.
Plus, a political candidate with a famous last name.
It is my great honor to accept the nomination as your PC candidate.
Caroline Mulroney explains why she wants to fight for York-Simcoe at Queen's Park.
CTV News with Catherine Ward.
Back in Ontario, a provincial election is less than a year away. The Progressive Conservatives are hoping their new star candidate will help propel them to power in 2018. Caroline Mulroney's name will officially be on the ballot in York-Simcoe. CTV's Mike Walker has been in Keswick for the announcement.
It is now official. Caroline Mulroney will follow in her father's political footsteps. She is set to run for the Progressive Conservatives in next year's provincial election. At a nomination meeting this afternoon, Mulroney was acclaimed as the candidate for the riding of York-Simcoe. Mulroney owns a home in Georgina. She's a lawyer and venture fund manager by trade, but she's no stranger to politics. She spent much of her childhood at 24 Sussex Drive when her father, Brian Mulroney, served as Prime Minister. She says it was his tenure that inspired her to run, and she's now considered a star candidate for the Ontario PCs. She joins the party as it's currently leading the Win Liberals in the polls. Mulroney says she is entering politics now because she wants to help families thrive.
And it's clear that, life has gotten harder for people in Ontario, more expensive. It's harder to run your business. And so there's a lot that we need to do to ensure that Ontario is once again a have province. I want to ensure a better future for my family and for all families.
I first got to know Caroline actually when I was the MP in Barrie, and she was doing her work with Shoebox Canada. The opportunity to get Ontario back on track, I can't think of anyone more dedicated and more able to that task than Caroline Mulroney. I'm just very, I think, privileged and lucky as the leader of the party to have great people like that coming forward.
The riding has been held by the Tories since 1995 under current MP Julia Munro, who is retiring. Mulroney has already been out in the riding canvassing and making phone calls. The Liberals and NDP are yet to choose their candidate for next June's election. Mike Walker, CTV News, Keswick.